Love, peace, and soul, everybody. Welcome. Um, I was debating back and forth with myself whether or not I should put out this video, but Spirit is calling me to just be real and say what's on my heart. So today is April 9th, 2021. We have gained a tremendous, powerful soldier, warrior, and guardian in the spirit realm. Today is one for the record books. And you know how it's so deep and how powerful this man's energy is that don't worry about not seeing my face, y'all. Yeah, I was only able to see my teeth. Can I have some water, please? But I don't even know where to start. It's so many elements, it's so many components to the energy and the mathematics of this brethren. A lot of us, we didn't know him personally, but we know how he affected our lives through his music, through the energy that he carried on the planet. So there are no mistakes. There are no mysteries underneath the sun. April 9th. Didn't we lose another great on March 9th? Biggie, wasn't it? Yeah. So now we have another great following in Aries season. This year is very impactful because of the energy of the new moon. Okay. That's going to commence on the 11th. And when the story first broke, I already knew. I was like, wait a minute. What's the next moon phase? And I was like, okay. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I'm going to wait out. We're going to wait it out. We want the best for him. But when I looked at the new moon and how it was in such close proximity, I already knew what it was. So we got to look at the new moon in Aries. The new moon in Aries is definitely aspecting Chiron. It's not to the same degree, but Chiron is the planet of the wounded healer. When it's a new moon, that means the sun and the moon are in the same degree. So, sure enough, when I heard the news today, I'm like, all right, let me look at his chart because it said at 50. So I said, oh, so that means he had his Chiron return. Sure enough, when I tried to pull it up on the website, the free natal chart, the system crashed. I said, yo, all of the astrologers are, scrambling so they could put in their synopsis and their breakdown. And let me tell you, I'm going to tell you right now off the back, Hip Hop Astrology TV, Brother Ampool gave a phenomenal breakdown. I mean, he went in beast mode, in my opinion. Check him out on YouTube. I feel Nino Brown gave a heartfelt, real synopsis. Check those two out. Those are the two that I feel are worthy of passing along so far. So we got to look at our brother, right? Like, this weekend is deep. We were already in our emotions, already in a low energy state with this new moon cycle. So therefore, listen, we're gonna be listening to his music, crying. We're gonna be reminiscing, but do it in a positive way. Whether the memories that are invoked are positive or negative, think on a positive aspect of what the legacy that he left. I know I was 17 at that time. So I'm like, yo, thinking about the house parties, sneaking out to house parties, you know what I'm saying? Talking about I'm spending the night over such and such house and all this and that. And his music was so real to the core. So we have a guardian now. Remember, I always tell, whenever someone with a high impactful energy that touched so many lives, when they make the transition, especially in the past couple of years, it is because we are going to need that energy. Firelight season. So we're going to need that energy. We're going to need that energy. He basically gave us a power up. He basically took on the role of Shiva, and took the poison. Now, all right, pun intended, whether it was a prophylactic or if it was recreational. Either way, he took the poison, or both, right? And he took that on. I'm telling you, right, piggybacking off of what? Easter weekend, the so-called resurrection weekend. Yo, that just came to me. That just came to me. This brother is so powerful. He knew what he was doing when he made it. He knew what he was doing. This is why we can't be sad. Like, oh man, his family. Of course, we feel for his family. You know what I mean? Our heart grieves for them. We grieve when we hear his music. When we watch those old videos of him, right? Because it's love. It's a feeling of endearment, to that beautiful soul that he is. So check it. Remember, him and Aaliyah were really close. So y'all remember when Aaliyah died, what transpired 30 days later? I didn't have the time to look up the astrological chart for what happened 30 days later. But we already know there was crying and a gnashing of teeth on a global scale 30 days later. So I'm telling you, this is a forewarning. I feel like, not saying that that's something like of that magnitude will happen again, but I'm feeling like he made the transition I'm telling you, to give us a power up, y'all. Stop worrying about if, like I said, whether it was a prophylactic chemical substance that he took in an attempt to prophylactically, so-called protect him, or whether it was a recreational chemical that he ingested in his body. That's not the point. The point, remember, the story has already been written. So we already know when your soul knows when you making its way out. So what is going to happen 30 days from now? This is what you got to look at. What's going to happen 30 days from now? We're going to have a super moon lunar eclipse in Gemini with Mercury in retrograde in Gemini. Sun in Gemini. Listen, people, like,
how long is this?
Wait, I'm almost done, baby. I'm on my water. Did you say you was gonna do my what? Yeah, y'all. So check how he even represented Gemini too. He's a Sagittarius sun. Again, no mistakes. Let's look at the numerology. He was born on December 18th, which breaks down to a 9. He fire sign, sun sign, and he made the transition in his sister or brother sun sign on the 9th. A completion. He completed a mission, honestly. And you already know there's more power in the death. So that's why he also represents Scorpio energy. I didn't really get to look at his whole chart because, like I said, I could have went to another site, but it crashed. It said the website had an error. I was like, okay, it's all good. What is the opposite 180 degrees? This is what has been my channeling as far as astrology with your sun sign. No matter what your sun sign is, you also got to look at the 180 flip. That is your shadow energy, right? His shadow energy was Gemini. This is why he was always dualistic. He was always talking about the light and the dark. You know what I'm saying? Heaven and hell, angels and demons, right? Because he embodied that Gemini energy. I remember an interview with his wife. His wife was like, yo, he is a wonderful, phenomenal father and husband, but when he's in the streets, he's in the streets. That's that Gemini. This eclipse season for this year, y'all, is going to be a tower. I'm feeling it like a tower like no other. But I feel it's for us to harness this energy during this new moon with this brother. Of course, play his music. Yes, get the t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Think about the nostalgic energy of when the music came out, where you was at in your time of your life. But use it as a catapult. Use it as a way, because you're going to be going past, present, future with this new moon. So that means letting go, transmuting, like I said, whether it's positive or negative memories. 1998 was for me, I know, was a portal and yeah. Okay? Portal, yeah. I went natural. That's when I went now. Listen, I know it was for y'all too. And music is a significator. Hold on, that's not what blew my mind, right? About, him, also embodying Gemini energy, all of that with the Aaliyah connection. What happened to her? How she made the transition, and then 30 days later, there was a pivotal ritual that was done, or a portal opening that was done. So this is why those of us who are about upholding the light, we have to do this is why we can't be afraid to do our rituals. Harness this energy. Harness his energy. This is why he was so hard and so rough. But then you would also see him cry. Yo, total epitome of truly balancing out that energy. Yo, like I said, that's not what blew my mind. When I was like, oh, okay. And it made me think, all right, 30 days later, boom, it's going to be eclipse season. Ooh. And then even when I did the spring 3-month look, insight, right? Check that out. I didn't make a playlist, but I'm going to make a playlist. But you could scroll into my videos and look for I did for each zodiac sign. And for each zodiac sign, May was pivotal. May was the game changer. May is going to be the game changer. Our brother he's lighting the way. Everybody's saying, we know he represent Anubis. You know what I'm saying? That's why he represent the dog. You know what I'm saying? Dog reversed is God. We saw the correlation, right? Yeah, he definitely was about the underworld, right? That's why I say he's carrying that Shiva energy. But check it. This is what's deep, y'all. Thank you, baby.
Is it over?
Yeah. No, not yet. Give me a few more minutes. Give me a few more minutes.
How many?
You can play in the driveway. Y'all, what blew me away was, I said, wait a minute. What is his Chinese astrology? I said, I did the math in my head, because it's every 12 years. Because I have a dog, I have a Chinese astrology. One of my sons, matter of fact, and his solar return is tomorrow. So, oh yeah, it's all lights out. So, I did the math. And sure enough, y'all, our brother DMX is a dog. Chinese astrology. Look it up. December 18th, 1970. Year of the dog. There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes. The math is perfect and supreme. Like, yo. Virgin knew what he was doing. Hold on, y'all. Did you hear what I just said? In Chinese astrology, he was born in the year of the dog. All right. Listen, y'all. This is why we've been feeling the energy of this new moon for a while now. Now, I was gonna bring up other aspects, but like I said, I'm gonna direct y'all to Hip Hop Astrology TV. The brother Ampool went beast mode. I'm not gonna repeat the other stuff that came up, and he. All you're gonna hear different astrologers. Like some people did card readings, and I was like, I'm not doing no card reading. Wait, it's it's the exact science of the astrology. Yo, it's just confirming to me how it's just math. It's really math, and it's a significator. Harness this energy during this time. Use it to purge out what you need to purge out, because next month, the next 30 days is going to be a game changer. He's lighting the way. He lit the way, literally, for us in the spirit realm. If y'all remember last year, March 2020, when quarantines popped off, right? We lost 2 spiritual teachers. Baba Kalindi was one, and I'm so sorry, I cannot remember the brethren's name, but there was another one that passed on. Okay, I wasn't familiar with his teachings, but another and I heard that his science was very powerful. Like he was like on some real living X-Men team. Ooh, also, okay, hold on, pull up, like the rewind. Listen, this is why we can't be sad. Like, I mean, like I said, we're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel emotions. We're gonna think about his family. When we watch the BET, like all the footage and all of that, we're gonna feel away. But what I'm saying is, think about y'all. If y'all know the show, The Magicians. Remember when Penny passed over into? He was stuck in the astral realm, and then what happened? He wound up being a guardian in the underworld. Penny was Anubis. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this brother is doing, yo. And when he did, it was like he was even more of a vanguard. He had his respect on earth, but he was even more respected, and he went up in the ranks, and he helped people transition over. Listen, that brother right there was a prayer warrior. You see all the times when he would pray in his songs, he would pray. Those are affirmations as well. Powerful, spoke again. That's the Gemini energy. That's the Gemini energy. The 180 flip. Just like he would say all that shit, rap all that hood shit, and then in the same song, at the end of the song, he could say a prayer. And when he would be on shows, they'd be like, come on, say a prayer for us. Or whenever he was in the community, say a prayer for us. People wanted that energy, that power of his spoken word, because it would come into existence, man. This is what he's teaching us. He's teaching us the Sagittarius and Gemini juxtaposition of the nodal energy of that's what the lunar eclipses are. It's the nodes of the moon. Okay? It's the life lessons that we need to learn. It's the energy from the past. So check it. The South Node is in Sagittarius, right? A lot of people say, well, those are the traits that, those are the things that you need to let go of. That's karmic energy that you got to clear out. And the North Node is what you need to look to. True. But it's also skills that you already have acquired on your soul's journey in past lives as well. Okay? So whether or not that's your natal position or not, it's still something to be learned. And it's an energy, it's the same equation or formula applies. Okay? So whether or not your South Node is in Sagittarius, you're still going to be learning about the energy of Sagittarius. So what skills of Sagittarius do we need at this time? We got to have fun. This weekend, y'all. This weekend. Be around people that you love. Be around people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be around people that's going to be passive aggressive. Don't be around people that's going to try to gaslight you and all of that. Be around the people that y'all could vibe out, have some fun this weekend. Literally. It's going to be hard, but we're going to want to overindulge because, of course, that was his energy, right? So you know the hood is going to be lighting it up, popping bottles. It's going to be popping all weekend, but you have to do the opposite because that's what you're going to want to do. That's what it's crazy. I was up at 5:30. I was up at 5 o'clock. I was on the road at 5 o'clock this morning, and I seen the silver sliver of the moon, and it was an open. I was looking at it like, yo, that shit is so beautiful, but it was so ominous. It was so ominous, and I'm not looking like, I'm not coming off like as fear mongering. I'm coming off as to, yo, just know it's a game changer. Just know, harness this energy. Sagittarius is that's what clicked to me. I said, wait a minute, he was a Sag. What was that shadow? Gemini. And he embodied Gemini energy, the duality. I remember I see, even, on your timeline, you see different classic pictures of him. There was one where he had 2 dogs. And they looked like twins. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. Sagittarius. Qualities that we need to use as a stepping stool. Okay? To get up to Gemini, to go towards Gemini energy, right? The magician energy, to be able to manifest what we need, right? And this is what I've been talking about: the will, the drive, the fire, the determination, you know what I'm saying? The inspiration, all the fire energy, wand energy. This is what we're going to have to use to what? Bypass the conscious mind. So being that Gemini is the first air sign in the zodiac, it represents the conscious mind. So we got to be able to program the conscious mind through the subconscious. So we're going to use it. I'm telling you, have fun this weekend. Remember, still Aries energy. It's the first new moon of the year, and this is how it's kicking off. Harness this energy. Harness it, because I feel like it's going to be the game changer for a few years to come. Because then think about it, what's the next nodal placements? Taurus and Scorpio. Wee. Yo. This is why I was like, yup, I'm doing it in the car. Base light. All you can see is my eyeshadow and my teeth. This is so deep. And it just makes me have another level of love and endearment for the brother, because it's like, yo, you went out in such a powerful way, irrespective of what the 3D so-called ingredients are. Like, he cracked out, like, no, that's not the narrative. Those of us who know, no, that's not the narrative. He's lighting the way. 30 days from now, y'all. 30 days is game-changing time. The mind, it's going to be crazy. I think Mars is also going to be in Gemini. It's going to be a lot. So this is why I also said in Aries season, your tribe is coming through, because you're going to need them. We're all going to need each other. So this new moon, I feel, it's not meant to be in large crowds, y'all. It's going to be a lot of memorials. It's going to be, a lot of if the weather's warm, I would say do it in smaller groups. Do it with your people. Do it in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. If you do, like, run through, like, a big, like, let's say that, memorial or something like that, do a walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? Do the pounds, walk through, greet people, and head on home. You feel me? Like I said, try your best not to overindulge this weekend. Yo, the clarity of when I was like, yo, he's a dog. Year of the dog. And guess what type? Gold medal dog. Yo. He's so deep. So deep. So deep.
I want that.
But then, you know, how we look at ourselves, we don't look at ourselves like this. You know what I mean? Like, and then what I say, the show magicians. That's Gemini energy right there. Y'all listen, we take the wand. He's passing us the wand for us to be able to take this and manifest what we need, y'all. We have to keep our minds clear. Keep our minds upful even during this. I'm telling you, you're going to feel, and it may be even other circumstances in your life that may be going on, things that you are getting rid of, emotions that you're working through and getting rid of. It's okay. Right now is not the time to like really, especially just let the moon come out of Aries a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let it get into Taurus, then you can start, you know what I mean, doing stuff. But right now, this weekend, it's just be with fam, watch movies, listen to some music, listen to DMX's music, you know what I mean? And not just his, Busta Rhymes, like that whole era, that whole 19... I got to look back at the astrology of that year of 1998. Because for me, it was like for me, no lie, it was like one of the best years of my life. She was prime, ripe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Wasn't the tunnel still lit back then? I remember I snuck in. That was right. I snuck in the tunnel that year. And y'all know I got a baby face. And I was 17. And I went natural. It was a lot. The bouncer looked at me and was like, and just let me. Yo. You see what I'm saying? Think about the memories of his music when he first came out. That burst of light. That's the Archers, the focus. Yo, it's so... Oh, man, that mental clarity. That clarity hit when I really started breaking it down. First you get sad. I was wanting to cry. Listen, when I watched Nino Brown's video, my lip was quivering, okay? But like I said, when I'm like, what is the breakdown? What's the spiritual breakdown? What's the breakdown of this? Because this is pivotal. This is like, just saying, like when Michael Jackson died. That was June 25th. That was the day of my nursing graduation. Like, I'm telling you, pivotal energy. Think about it. It's game changer. Same like Aaliyah. 30 days later, it was game changer energy. You know what I'm saying? And others, principalities took advantage of that time. We got to take advantage of this time. Harness this energy, y'all. Harness this energy. Think Gemini and Sagittarius. And how it applies to your life, how it applies to your chart. The houses in your chart. The houses of Gemini is what? 3rd house, and the house of Sag is 9th house. Look at whatever planets are also in those houses too. It's so deep. Like, it's so clear. Like, the download came through so clear. And you see, that's just what he's doing for everybody. You know what I mean? That's why I recommended those brothers, because they went in. One from a spiritual, astrological standpoint, and one just from a heart of love standpoint. Nino Brown and Hip Hop Astrology TV, Brother Ampu. And with that, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I just wanted to give my heartfelt synopsis. And listen.
Dang, 39 minutes?
29. No, 29. And It's my boy's birthday weekend. I'm I'm chilling with that. We chilling this weekend. Do activities that you love. You know what I mean? Have fun, Sag. Have fun. Do some studying. Do some learning. You know what I mean? Whatever you have already learned, use that to go into what Gemini now. That's the friendships. That's the soul tribe. Short trips, travel. You see what I'm saying? Like think about all of this stuff. 30 days from now, that eclipse season is real. Every year is when it's eclipse season is real. So with that, y'all, I'm grateful to the brother. Like, I'm grateful. Yeah, I will be bumping his music all weekend. So just show him some love. Pour him out. Pour an extra couple of out. When you pour something for your ancestors, pour one for him too. You know. With that, people, I appreciate y'all. Keep your love. And then, real quick, I want to end it on this note too. You know, death has a way of making you look at life again, opposite duality, looking at life differently, and then it makes you appreciate your loved ones, the ones that are around you, the ones that you share your life with, or if you don't have anyone to share, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you look at your life into perspective. What is important? What's important in your life? Who is important in your life? The values that you may have had may not be important anymore. So we need that shake up. We need that shake up every once in a while. And that's a duality too. You know, the heart, the love, the hate, the joy, the pain. And with that, I appreciate y'all. Much love to our guardian, DMX. Peace.